When I talk to people about the need for everyone to find their own path on their own, because not everyone has the ability to be autonomous or entrepreneurial. Currently, the winds are changing direction. Jobs are disappearing or no longer providing enough for a conscientious life. More and more people are looking for alternatives to supplement their income. Today, around 30% of the global workforce is made up of self-employed professionals. The most notable aspect of this trend is the speed with which you can create a business and reach your target audience. With the advancement of technology and the popularization of digital platforms, launching an MRSA has become more accessible and economical than at any other time. The initial cost of starting a business have decreased significantly, facilitating access to entrepreneurship for an increasing number of people. No one becomes rich working for others, and employees paid by the hour, for the time dedicated, as if he were renting his mind for a few hours in his day-to-day work. I'm suggesting that you change your mindset and start focusing on charging for the results you deliver. Those who truly prosper financially dedicate themselves to their own projects and manage their time in ways that they consider most effective. Escape the traps and build your own business. Establishing a successful company takes time, especially when it comes to achieving profits. It can take years for a startup to get to the point where it starts generating financial gains. A fundamental aspect of business that we need to understand is that, even if a company does not generate profits initially, it still has value. This is due to the fact that the value of a company is determined by the profits it is projected to generate throughout its existence. PayPal is an especially relevant example in this case. In its first years, 2001, the company did not generate any profit. When the company's profitability was evaluated at that time, it was found that the majority of this was lost in the expected profits for the next 10 years of operation. The lesson is that we cannot expect to be at the top of our industry from the start. We must prepare for a long-term battle, as it is this preparation that eventually makes a business profitable. Ideas do not come to fruition on their own. Nottingham is more harmful than believing that. When you have an idea that could make you rich, it should be kept secret. The truth is that an idea cannot last without being put into practice. For example, Steve Jobs turned Apple Windows the most valuable company in the world by following a rigorous plan that was aligned with his vision. In 2001, when Steve Jobs returned after being fired in 1997, he launched the iPod campaign. Many analysts and economists were wrong to consider it just a trivial accessory, when it was revealed that Jobs' true plan was to launch the iPhone and iPad. The popular line of portable devices began. The lesson is that, above all, the most successful companies depend on a great deal of vision from their founders to reach their full potential. Ideas should not just be sabiduria, but put into action with the right people to execute them. Get out of the trash and conquer the life you describe. One of the most impactful pieces of advice I've ever received is, when opportunities don't come naturally, create them yourself. This highlights the idea that the future is not simply predestined, but rather shaped by our actions and initiatives. This is the best way to influence it, by inventing it. We currently live in a period with more opportunities than any other time in human history. The appearance of problems and crises that our society presents can be deceiving. Anyone who does not recognize the opportunity in their crisis is doomed to experience great difficulties intensely. Each loss holds within it the sender of a gain for those who turn their defeats into victories. Therefore, whenever you lose, please try to win. On the other hand, those who perceive the opportunity enter a dimension where they not only do better, but also develop a mindset in which problems simply do not exist. It is amazing that there are economic problems despite the abundance of opportunities in the world. There are many traditional jobs. Do you notice the difference? Unemployment is obtained more or of a shorter-sighted problem than an actual job shortage. The challenge is to sharpen our vision, to identify opportunities where we initially do not see them. Oftentimes, people can see many problems, but they don't recognize the opportunities behind them, especially when they don't resemble traditional jobs. Successful people have the ability to continually transform problems into opportunities. Crises, I are a call for change and transformation. They represent a significant opportunity that should not be water, a necessary evil. Thank you all. See you in the next video.